So this is not an episode. This is the closing outro because DHE has come to an end. There won't be any more episodes. 199 was the last one. So you might be asking why. Listen, if you haven't figured out why, telepathically, why this podcast is coming to an end, if you haven't used your powers of intuition to ascertain what might have conspired to bring this podcast to its demise, have you learned anything from us? The bottom line at the end of the day is that we've come to the end of the road. Creatively, as a group, this is a transitionary time for a lot of us. And 5 years is a long time. A lot has changed since 2020. We've come a long way from the big hormone chat that inspired this podcast. A lot of horny root vegetables and selfies and personal sharing, a pretty raw, unruly, hilarious approach to the Enneagram. It was a vibe. It was an era. And not everything lasts forever. You know, sometimes things have to die to make way for whatever's next. But it's been a really special ride. Shout out to everyone who's been with us since the beginning and contributed, even in the smallest way, to making this project what it is. Anyone who's sent us donations, who's left comments, who've left reviews and ratings, who sent in love lines, even our haters, even the people who don't like us, like any energy that you've given this podcast, any of your feedback has all been part of the mix, the creative magic that's made this what it is and what it was. If this podcast has been instrumental at all in positively impacting you in any way, you're welcome. I want to thank my co-hosts and the guests who've been on this podcast to make episodes happen. These episodes were like lightning in a bottle, trying to capture some kind of experiential magic. And there are things that have come up in this podcast that could not have come up anywhere else because of the creative alchemy of everyone involved. This was a potent, creative container where a lot of really big ideas were born. I sound like I'm giving a eulogy because I am. But you know what? When the things you love die, they get reborn or reincarnated into something else. The ending is the beginning. Last but not least, I want to thank me for being me and producing this show. emikathegreat@gmail.com. All that's really left is to close this channel. What? It's time to close this channel! I'm down for another pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people ask me and I don't know.
They're not even going to exist anymore.
I just don't think that people understand that things die.
We're in the zone.
To experience love from someone is to experience somebody's desire for your well-being.
Everything is a threesome.
I'm physical touch. It's like, okay, so do you want a hug or do you want me to eat your ass?
I feel like I have to go to sleep.
You're fucking blind to it until it kicks you in the face.
The Baba Chakra.
That was like a fucking seance, shamanic exorcism.
Like, what the hell is big hormone Enneagram? Big hormones!
Yeah, we did it. We did it.